guys, and welcome to Janet being Janet. Okay, so today we're gonna take a look at Amberlynn Reed's vlog. Let's talk dating problems, not in reality, whatever she can actually put in this thing. We gonna do this together. Let's hit play.
Hello everyone, welcome to a new Let's Talk video.
Hey Amberlynn, you really need to update this entire thing, really. You need some better pictures.
Alright, so we are doing things a little bit differently. I am taking out some segments and I'm keeping others.
Oh, we're just on pins and needles wondering what you're gonna do.
So I'm taking out sweet and sour, which was where I would take a random comment generator. I would choose those. I would respond to them. I know.
Yeah, that's the key word. Choose. You would pick and choose, and you admitted it. You said that there was one you didn't want to play for us because it was so daggum bad. It was probably the truth.
I noticed a lot of people were purposely like saying pretty harsh things and talking about things that I really did not want to talk about.
Oh, were you in the YouTube community? That's where you get the actual truth.
And due to me being authentic, I would choose whatever.
You using those words that you don't know the definition for. Somebody needs to send you a daggum dictionary.
Popped up on the comment selection, no matter what was chosen, no matter if I didn't want to talk about it. So I'm just.
You're spewing more lies than a daggum sewer system does poop.
Just gonna take that away, and then I am no longer doing tea or tale because that was where I was talking about rumors, and I would have to like search out for these things.
No, you wouldn't. You'd just go to reaction channels, or you would go to your comments and make up a rumor. We never would hear it before then.
Things, and I personally do not want to do that. So we will be keeping the interview, which is
belly button lint.
The voice message questions, because I genuinely love those, and I know you guys do too.
And you pre-choose those.
I'm also going to be keeping Sip and Community, which is where I put a little community tab post. I tell you guys to leave questions or just do whatever you want to do, and I'll respond to the ones that I feel comfortable
Your words are stinkier than a skunk.
responding to, because I know a lot of people still want to have like correspondence with me in these videos specifically, and some of you don't want to do voice memos, which
And a lot of people, they don't want to do it over there because they ain't got the cojones to come over here and do it. So they just stay quiet.
I totally understand. So that gives you an opportunity to ask me questions just through the YouTube app.
Okay, so from now on, don't go to Insta to get all these questions. Stay on the tube.
And then also we're keeping Bad Choices, which is me answering these cards.
I was hoping we were done with that. I really was.
Here because I want to get through the whole deck, okay? So let's get into it, and we're gonna start with Sip and Community. So normally what I'll do is I'll just go from the top. I'll do just like whatever pops up first. But there's a little sort by sections.
Alright, quit talking. Just stop. Get to the point. You're making these videos so daggum long because you know channels are going to watch them and you don't care how boring you are.
So I'm going to do newest first. I'm also going to like, oh my god, I click newest first and it's nothing but like hearts and all this type of stuff.
Proof. I want to know there's proof and I want to see the person that wrote them.
From Abdullah Yusuf, so thank you. Maria's World said, hope you're happy and healthy with a bunch of hearts. Thank you. I am actually really happy right now.
Yeah, because you got to choose that one because you're always smiling before you press play.
If I can be an advocate for anything, it is see someone about your mental health.
See, that right there is somebody telling you you shouldn't be doing this daggum video because all you're doing is being loading. Don't give me that look. Take that look off your face. I don't deserve that look. You're the one that's not a professional YouTuber.
I just accidentally unplugged my lamp, so I'm gonna go plug that back in.
Wait, no ma'am. You just said, this is what aggravates me about Amberlynn. Didn't she just say that it was okay not to have a light in her living room because she liked the ambiance of the kitchen light? Isn't that what she said? Because I told her, don't fix it then.
I genuinely have no idea how that happened, but crazier things have happened. But yes, if I could be an advocate for anything, it is to see someone about your mental health, and don't ever feel ashamed to go on medicine if you have to.
Or just be like Amberlynn and get on it and take it for a little bit, decide it's working, and quit.
Because I feel like Zoloft is actually changing my life for the better, and it feels really good. The destroyer said a BBW was attacked on a flight. What do you got to say about that?
Don't use that word. That's what I have to say. And no, we don't need to go look it up. Y'all just, it's okay.
I have no idea what you're even talking about, so I'm gonna try to Google it. Do I literally put BBW
Big, beautiful woman
attacked on flight? Because I don't know what to search. Yeah. Can't find anything really. Oh,
Then why don't you edit this out? You say you spend so much time editing. Quit putting stuff like this in there.
something about a woman grabbing someone's hair. Wait, let me see.
You don't get copyrighted. You better stop that.
That's an ad. We're gonna mute that ad. I don't know if this is actually anything to do with what you're talking about. Oh, called her a fat.
No, ma'am. Don't you say that word. You leave that word out. Y'all can fill it in, but I think it's a female dog.
Oh, okay, maybe this is it. I actually have seen this video. What
I haven't.
do I have to say about that? You shouldn't be attacking anybody regardless of size,
Common sense.
skin color, sexuality. Like, you should just keep your hands to yourself. We need more love in the world. Cash.
I'm gonna leave that one alone because you don't show love towards anyone. You mainly use people.
Observer said that I bought 1K subscriptions. So it's against terms of service to buy subscriptions.
Hey, I cover someone else and everybody say they, buy their subs, so I don't know. But anyways, if you're already at this point, hit subscribe for me and make sure you turn that notification on to all, cause you never know who I'm gonna be talking about. And yes, I mean it, hit the daggum button, it's free.
I've never done that before, but if you're talking about Social Blade will only show when someone gains 1,000 once they've reached a certain amount of subscribers. So like if you go and see anyone who has like over 200K, I don't really know the exact number, but
You should know what your number is. That's what you should know. Because you're obsessed with the chang.
it'll only show like when they've gained 1,000. Like 1,000 in total, not just like 1,000 at once. I gratefully gain about 800 subscribers per month.
How? Who? What? When? Where are they from? Miss Amberlynn, I done asked every single one of the questions you can ask, but you won't answer them.
On average, so thank you guys so much. COVID Lynn. I'm sorry, COVID Lynn.
Don't be so fake. I thought you were authentic.
His profile picture is me eating a chicken sausage, and it just looks so hectic. But they asked, why aren't you posting Happy Father's Day to your stepdad? We celebrated Father's Day privately. We had a barbecue at my stepbrother's house, and it was so great. I got him something for Father's Day.
Wait. No. No. Somebody else threw something special and did something special, and all you did was buy something? Typical Amberlynn.
I wished him Happy Father's Day. It was all just like private. Not everything is online for sure. Are you okay? I hope so. Prayers for you always, by Madeline Powell. Thank you so much. And yes, I'm doing great. You asked that 12 days ago because this community.
How are you doing great when you just had 14 days of only eating non-solid food and you've been in pain? So now how are you doing so great? Yeah.
Community tab is old, so we should probably move on to the interview, and I'm gonna post it.
Belly button lint and dryer lint. Which one's got more?
New community tab for the new Let's Talk. I'm so excited to do the interview again. Like, it's been so long. Oh my god. And I know you guys genuinely enjoy it so
Nope. See? You're using that word out of context.
much. So if you guys want to ask me a question for the interview, literally just go to my Instagram.
Stay on YouTube. You are a YouTuber. That has nothing to do with YouTube. How does that make sense?
Which it's linked down below, and just send me a voice memo asking whatever you want. And if you can't do that, then just send me a microphone emoji. I'm gonna send you a smiley face emoji back, so that approves you to send me the voice message.
And that allows her to choose which one she's gonna use on here.
Hi there. First of all, I was planning to send you my question when you replied to my mic emoji, and then you announced that you were having a break.
Uh-oh, guys, she's trying to show that she's drinking her water. Who thinks it's water? I don't. I think she's got something else in that bottle.
And then you uploaded again, so I was kind of confused. In any case, I'm sending you my question. So I know you shared recently that you're on Zoloft. I'm on Zoloft too, marking my 1 year anniversary.
You know something that aggravates me, and it's just me, it's just my problem, but the camera is up, her eyes are down. She's not even paying attention to the audience when she's trying to record a video.
Next month. For me, it has been working. I'm working very closely with my therapist and my psychiatrist as well.
Yes.
So I really hope it works for you. I just wanted to ask you, like,
I'm wondering about the question. Are y'all wondering yet?
How it's been feeling? How long have you been taking it? I'm on 100 mg. Yeah, it works.
It
so
does.
I need the best for you, and yeah, I wanted like your updates on that.
She's gonna give updates every chance she gets to give an update.
And also I'm from Greece, so excuse my accent.
Sorry, I have to pause it. I love your accent.
Oh, no, man. No, man. You better stand on that truth. She was talking for a while before you even said, I love your accent. That's why you only cue into certain parts of certain conversations. You full of malarkey.
And I'm so jealous. Greece is actually like a place I would love to visit.
What happened to Bora Bora? I'm going to ask that all the time because that's where she really wanted to go.
Vocabulary there. Very sorry. Also, you're on TV. I sent you a picture. Yeah.
When? Where? What channel? I want to see. I want to know. Because I don't think she's ever been on TV. Unless the lady is watching her on the TV. I think that's the only possibility.
My living room is a mess, but yeah.
So cute. Thank you. But yeah, Zoloft has been going really good. I've been on it for about a month plus like half of a week.
Usually they tell you it takes about 6 to 9 weeks before you even feel it. That's the normal.
So it's been almost 5 weeks, and it's honestly working really, really good, like genuinely. And I'm so glad that it's working for you, and you've reached almost a year of being on it. That's amazing.
You're still saying, I'm so happy, but you're looking down. You ain't got no empathy or feelings inside you for anybody but yourself.
Yay.
Hey Amber!
Hello.
Watching your video right now. Do you actually do random voice notes?
Quit asking stupid questions of this woman. You should know the answers if you watch her.
Or
Yes.
do you pick and choose?
She picks and chooses. She's already said that. She admitted that she won't let the really harsh ones be on our channel.
That's
No,
my question.
they're absolutely random. I have hundreds, and I literally just scroll through.
'Cause you're the popular girly world, aren't ya?
Pick a random. Scroll through, pick a random. That's all I do.
Hello, I wanted to ask about your OCD
You mean Crystal's OCD?
that you are diagnosed with.
You mean that Crystal was? Because she took that from Crystal.
I was wondering why you rarely talk about it anymore in recent memory. I know you are open about your BPD and those struggles.
She quit talking about her BPD. Do y'all realize that? She isn't part of that community anymore. She uses the community until she doesn't need them anymore, and she kicks them to the curb.
I'm just wondering why any of your other diagnoses don't get that attention, or is it like a personal reason, or... But thank you.
It's because of the backlash. Like anyone in my personal life,
You get backlash for absolutely everything you do. You're used to it by now.
knows the things that I deal with to an extent. But like now, sometimes like I catch myself just saying my anxieties, like my contamination anxieties. And I know that it's a lot further than that.
You use anxiety as an excuse. I don't personally, in my opinion. I don't think you know what an anxiety attack is, a panic attack or anything like that, because you're too nonchalant.
And there's things that I do that a lot of people would not believe me if I spoke about
Chicka chicka boom boom, you're right.
it. And to me, it's something that like I genuinely deal with constantly. Like, I have mentioned it like just the tiniest little bit, and
People called you out.
just the way that people react, like it makes me
Not react. They called you out.
feel really sad. So I'm like, ugh, maybe I need to stop talking about this because it's something I already struggle with. Like my mom sees me struggle with it. Like people I've been in relationships with, they see me struggle with it.
I.e., I'm not getting any pity, and until I get pity, I ain't gonna talk about it.
Like it's not something that I take very lightly.
Hi there, my name is Luke, and I'm new to the channel, actually only like about 2 weeks of watching your content, so it's
Wow.
crazy that I have the opportunity to ask a question. But if I had to pick one, it would be,
Come on, chugga chugga choo choo, let's get to the track.
if you were to start over completely
Okay.
with your YouTube content and do something totally different, what would it be, or would you do the same thing and show your weight loss journey?
I don't think that I would start my YouTube as a weight loss channel because
Ma'am? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You're the one that has said over and over and over that this is not a weight loss channel.
that was like my first video ever was like, hi, welcome to my new weight loss channel. I would literally just start it as like, hi, watch me live my life.
The life that your girlfriend's parents paid for because you were lazy to get a job.
And I probably wouldn't hyper focus on trying all these diets, etc., etc. And I would just live life.
Sponsored and paid for by Crystal's parents. Thank you.
And I'd probably keep the dieting like very minimal.
Hey, Amber.
That sounds like the way someone else talks, and she ain't even catching on, I bet.
Hey, from Down Under. I want to ask, what is the biggest, fattest, juiciest piece of tea you have right now? Love ya.
We ain't gonna say nothing. Y'all leave that alone. It's tea. It's not by tea.
Oh, I can't say that. Skip. I create the rules. I'm allowed a few skips per video.
Hi, Amberlynn. Thank you so much for letting me ask you a question. I just want to start off by saying that I genuinely love you so much.
Don't say that word. She don't know that word. Quit saying it. She ain't got a dictionary.
I have watched you since the very beginning of your YouTube career. I think
Oh, wait, this is the one. Okay, so I was live streaming and my members were like,
I hate when you do this, Amberlynn. I cannot stand when you do this whole thing of referring to your live streams, and nobody really gets to see it unless they pay for it.
listen to a random voice message. And I started listening to this one and then I realized it was so sweet. It's also 4 minutes long.
Right there, she's telling you, I'm choosing this one to listen to.
And I was like, I need to save this for a video. And here it is. Okay, let me keep listening.
that you are so fun, so funny. I think you're beautiful.
You haven't been following her since the beginning. I've been here since, goodness gracious, I can't even tell you. And any time period before that, I went and watched. And that was years ago. I was once in your shoes, though, believing Amberlynn had possibilities. I was wrong.
I genuinely feel like
You.
we're friends. I know that sounds weird, but
Don't be her friend. Think about Alexis. Don't be her friend.
because
It honestly does not sound weird. Like, I totally get it. I have felt that way about people online as well.
I've watched you from the beginning and I've seen your life and I've kind of like grown up with you a little bit. I genuinely feel like we're friends, even
I hope you didn't take on her personality traits, because that's not a good thing to inherit from her.
though we don't know each other.
It's definitely a weird concept that, like, so many people know things about me, and, like, I'll meet you guys, like, in public.
When? Where? We just recently saw a picture of you with somebody else who wasn't your fan. They had to get the picture for another person, and it wasn't even showed on your channel. A reaction channel, a compilation channel, got a hold of it first. Or maybe it was Reddit. Man, they got some good stuff.
Or whatever it may be, and, like, you guys will come up to me and be like, can I have a photo of this and that, like, and then you guys will start talking about, like, just random things about my life, and I'm just like, it's such a crazy concept that, like, you guys know all these things, and, like, I look at you and you guys are
Listen how many times she's using the word like. Like. It's filler words. Don't believe her.
just like these beautiful strangers, and I'm just like, it's just a weird dynamic, but, like, I live for it, and
Are y'all paying attention and hearing them?
I just appreciate the support so much.
And I just wanted to say that I am so grateful for you doing this and for allowing so many people like myself, your real supporters, into your life. And
Then she should give you a free membership and just do it all for free. Why is she charging you to like her? You ever thought about it?
making us feel like we're all friends. So
That's definitely a goal. Like, I want everyone to feel like they can come to me, talk to me, like, have this
Is this going to be 4 minutes of her buttering your... Uh-oh.
correspondence with me. I know a lot of YouTubers don't do that, but I genuinely enjoy it. Like, I want to hear from you guys.
We need to count the word genuinely, because she don't know it.
I want to know what you guys want to hear from me.
Bullcrap. You would use YouTube comments.
I think that's important to, like, keeping up a certain type of relationship with your audience. Like,
You gotta look away, and you gotta use the word like to give yourself time to come up with the lie you're about to tell.
I don't want to just be sitting here, like, feeling like I'm talking to a wall, and I don't want you guys to feel like I'm not obtainable. Like, I'm just, like, a normal person like everyone else, and yeah, I just want it to feel close-knit, and I want it to be a more peaceful place for all of us.
I'll let that play so that you could hear how many times she put it in there. Pay attention or go back to the beginning and see when she was just short answering people, she didn't use that word.
thank you for that. Love you for that. My question for you, I actually have two. So
Okay.
the first one is not so serious. It's just something that I'm curious about. And then the second one is a little bit more in depth. So
You're cheesing from ear to ear, so you already know it's going to be good and it's going to boost that ego.
first question, and forgive me if you've shared this before, but I am genuinely curious about how tall you are. I imagine
You have watched her this long and you have no idea how tall she is. I ain't even got to say anything, do I?
you to be like 5'3", 5'4", but in some of your more recent videos, you've looked a little bit taller to me. So, I was
How did she look taller? How? And why am I questioning myself so much?
like, maybe she's a little bit more of a taller girly. I don't know.
Listen, again, when I meet you guys, I always get, you're so much shorter than I thought you'd be. So I like to say I'm 5'3".
See, the lady said 5'3", so she already knew the answer to the question.
But if
Or maybe she didn't, and she's not a real viewer. You know what? Conspiracies exist.
we're being technical, usually when I am getting my height taken, I'm 5'2.5". But we could just say I'm 5'3" for scientific reasons. Wow, you were actually really close. Like,
What'd you say after that wink? What'd you say that you had to cut out?
I've had people say that they thought I was like 5'11". I'm like,
No, no, you haven't. No. Comparing you to all of your exes, there ain't no way you're that tall.
I can't
That sounds like me right now. Don't even know what to say to her.
imagine ever being that tall. But yeah, you were pretty close.
No, I don't know why I want to know, but I'm just genuinely curious about how tall you are. So that is my first question. How tall are you? And then my second question, actually, I'm sorry to bring up relationships. I know it's like a dreaded topic, but
Okay.
I just want to know, so out of all of your relationships from the beginning that I have watched, they all, to me anyway, share one common characteristic, and that is
Amberlynn being absolutely lazy and using every single one of them for her benefit.
that they've all been really shy to be on camera. And
Liar! Oh, no, no, ma'am. I caught you again. I keep hitting the bullseye. Destiny is all you gotta say. Destiny loved that daggum camera.
Yes.
not that that's a bad thing, but YouTube is such a big part of your
Amberlynn posted Destiny walking around in her underwear. Come on now. She ain't getting one over on me, guys.
life. I'm just wondering if moving forward, when you are ready to start dating, if you're ready to start dating ever again, I love that you're genuinely taking a break for yourself.
Why do most people think you're already dating someone? Because you're not posting thirst traps like you normally do. And you disappeared for a good long while, which usually that happens when you got a girl.
I think it's great. I think you need to work on yourself and motivate yourself from within. That's where real
I
growth
agree.
comes from, but I digress. So my question is, moving forward, when you're ready to maybe find someone again, do you have a new list of standards?
A new list? You know what? There's this thing going around saying that she ain't got nobody new, but she's got one on the line.
Are there things that you are able to look back on your past relationships specific to YouTube? Obviously, all of your past relationships have flaws.
Specifically on YouTube. What does that mean? She find them in the DMs or the comments section. That's how she finds them.
But specifically,
And we need to keep in mind that every relationship has flaws. No relationship is going to be perfect by any means. Like, I feel like we all look for that perfect relationship, but
If you look for a perfect relationship, you ain't ever gonna be in one.
no. And, you know, I've heard recently where people are like, love isn't just a feeling, it's a choice. I don't know if I 100% agree with that, but I feel like what is a choice is like waking up every single day and like not only choosing to do good for you, but also like
No eye contact whatsoever at all. She has no clue what she's talking about.
do good for your partner. That's a whole other topic.
It is, because look at what you did with Beck.
specific to your YouTube career, are you looking for someone who maybe isn't so shy and
Hey, just so you know, Tommy wasn't shy, but as soon as Amberlynn posted her on the channel, all of that Josh stuff from behind the scenes came to light.
feels okay being in front of the camera? And
No. No. So actually, before I got with Feline, which was the person that I was with after Beck. I
Yeah, wifey. We know wifey.
didn't care about that at all. Whether they wanted to be on camera, whether they didn't. But then I got with Feline, someone who did not. And it was hard.
Did you just hear her? You didn't care if it was somebody that wanted to be on camera or not. That's because there were times Beck didn't want to be on camera and you shoved the camera in their face anyways.
There were so many times, like, while editing, I would catch Feline in a reflection and I would purposely have to zoom in. Like, you just have to be so much more careful, especially when it's like a live-in partner, someone you're with 24/7.
You mean you had to put effort into your job and you didn't like it?
It made it so difficult, but I was like, I'm willing to do this because I'm absolutely in love with this person and they absolutely are in love with me. And it's like,
Then why'd y'all split up? There's a little thing going around about that one too.
it's worth it to me. But then after that relationship ended, I told myself, I will genuinely never be in another relationship again where
Quit. That word needs to be erased from your vocabulary. It really, really does.
the person does not want to be on camera. Mainly because it just makes my job difficult. It makes life so much more difficult. Plus, I love the memories. I love being able to.
You're the one that said you'll never put another girlfriend on camera. From now on, they're going to be private. So now you're changing your story.
Show what we're doing, having those memories, looking back at them. Plus, I like sharing my life with you guys.
No, you don't, because you wouldn't have disappeared for 14 days. You would have come on here each day. This is how I'm doing. This is what's going on. You wouldn't just disappear.
But after what has happened in the last 365 days, I have realized more than ever, I will never, ever, ever again speak about a partner. I won't even speak about them, let alone show them.
You're contradicting yourself. You're not even catching it. That's why your eyes can't stay forward.
That is me, like, literally saying, I am never going to even talk about my love life. I know I have put that boundary up and I have sustained that. And I'm letting you know, like, I'm throwing away, like, I'm literally locking it and, like, throwing away the key.
Okay, so that's why Keemstar said something about you having a girlfriend and he didn't care. And then you didn't come back and fight him about that. You were kind of like, whatever.
Like, I'm genuinely never going to, like,
I ain't even gonna point out the words no more. She done gone.
go outside of that boundary because I don't want whoever my future partner is, if I ever do get another relationship, let's be realistic, I'm sure I will. I'm only 34, but like in the way future, whoever my future partner is, I do not want them to be eaten up by people that like genuinely don't know them.
It's not about that. People know you and they know how you treat people, Amberlynn. That's the fact of the matter. It doesn't have to be about the person, but if the person gets with you, they kind of deserve whatever they get because they should know girl world.
There's just too much hatred and doxing and blackmail and just malicious stuff.
And just think you started this community, so what does that say about you?
And it's a lot. It's happened with every single one of my partners. Every single one of my partners. And I don't want to put someone in that position ever again. So it's just easier for me, as much as I would love, like literally love.
Okay, all right, I'm done with this. This speech she's given ain't even ringing in my ears.
And adore my partner to be on my YouTube. I have to put my future partner first.
Can handle the haters and that kind of thing. So
not many people can handle the type of hate that like is projected onto me. And
not projection, you cause it, and you know you do. You want somebody to sympathize with you right now, and it ain't gonna happen.
Onto my partner, and I don't want to ever put that position onto someone, because like when I got with Tommy and Tommy was so willing to like be in the public eye, like I literally lived for that because I just got out of a relationship with someone who like
Exactly the point, Amberlynn. Tommy should have known and did know what she was getting into. So nobody needs to be feeling sorry for anybody here. If they're in your life, they're going to be talked about because of you. It's not necessarily about the other person. With Tommy, people tried to save you and you wouldn't accept it.
It was a secret. And then I also had a relationship with Feline where she didn't want to be on camera. So it was like, wow, I'm finally with someone who like genuinely wants to be on camera. And like Tommy didn't deserve anything she went through. Feline didn't deserve it. Like no one has deserved what they went through by just being my partner. And
People weren't going after Feline. No, Feline in the beginning was a good thing. My opinion, she had a job. She got up during the day. She was actually eating healthy until you rubbed off on her.
it just, I cannot imagine myself putting someone else in that position. And it even took me a while to like put my mom on camera because I was so scared that it was going to happen to her.
Yeah, now you're jealous because people like Mama Lynn and not you.
But she would always be like, just let me be on camera. It's totally fine. And like, she was super shy and cute about it. And like, me and her, we would go back and forth and we're just like, I don't know, maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't, maybe we should. And then finally we just went for it. And
No, you went for it because we keep asking for another character because we're getting so bored of you. The moment you had a possibility of adding somebody, you were like, all right, I got this in the pocket.
and things did get heated for a minute there. My mom loves me unconditionally, and it's hard for like, quote unquote, the haters to like accept that someone can love me just because they're willingly doing so.
People didn't say that. No. People know other people can love you, but they just gotta know what your type of love is.
Like when I have a partner, they're just like, they're choosing me, they're loving me, not because they have to, but because they're like literally
Like, here we go again.
actively choosing to. I'm glad that phase with my mom is over with though, because she didn't deserve that. And I can't even have friends in my videos. It's not even just like a partner. I can't even have friends because I have friends in my real life. Like,
And then they all come to the light and be like, this is who Amberlynn really is. Think of Alexis.
I have family in my real life, people that I see and I hang out with, and I am not filming when I'm around them
You outed your stepfather's name. You outed him.
at all. Like, I genuinely just like, I don't know. I feel kind of sad, but I would rather protect the people I love and I care about and just have
I'm done with this speech, Amberlynn. I'm done. Wrapping it up.
all of the like, the hate just be directed towards me because I don't want to see the people that I love and care about hurt.
She's trying to sell this to the Am babies and people like that because haters are going to be all over this and she knows it. She rage baits sometimes.
And have bad things happen to them. It just doesn't feel good to me.
So I know I don't want to take away from anybody who was afraid to be in front of the camera due to the hate, because I know that the people who hate you are genuinely so awful.
Hey, listen here. Let me tell you something, woman. There are people that don't hate. They see reality. They actually see what's happening. So don't you dare sit there and call me a hater. I was raised not to do that.
And will go to great lengths to make sure that everything about you and the person that you're with and even the people that you're around are known and all of their personal information is out there.
Why didn't you just do this one person? No one else, just this one person. Because your head's been able to shake up and down the entire time.
Yeah.
So I don't want to take away from that fear, but it is something that requires like a strong person. So I'm just wondering if you're maybe looking for someone in the future with a little bit more.
Are you interested in her or something? Is that what you're trying to do? You trying to say, hey, I'll be here for you? Is that the point of this?
More of a thick skin, if you will.
No, because I don't care how thick someone's skin is. Like, my skin's pretty thick. Like, I'm still here and kicking.
That's why you're on here doing this pity party.
I still laugh and giggle and...
When? When? When have you laughed on this? When do you laugh during your vlogs? When do you laugh? You don't. You don't have happiness, but you're scared crapless of it.
Show a positive side, no matter what is thrown at me online. But it's like, yeah, I can find someone like that and be with someone like that, but I still do not want to put anyone else in that position. Like, I already regret so strong, like, the things I did say about Feline.
You regret losing any kind of subscribers because less subscribers, less views, less pocket linings.
And showing Tommy, I feel like the only two partners that I was with that genuinely, like, wanted to be on camera was Destiny and Beck.
So now you're admitting it. You're flat out admitting it.
And I even regret putting them. It just sucks that that's what it boils down to, is just a boundary at this point.
Yeah, so I hope that made sense. I hope you get the gist of what I'm trying to ask you.
You licked her clean, lady. That's what you did.
I will continue watching your videos. I will continue supporting you and loving you. And I just hope that you continue this journey in whatever way feels best for you. And yeah, thanks so much. Love you.
Thank you.
Are we done? Can we be done? Like, completely done with this? Well, I guess it's good that she ain't reading the cards, right? Be thankful for something.
So much, and I love you too, and thank you for being such a sweet supporter. I appreciate it more than you know. All right, you guys, that was a long one, so I think we should do bad choices.
Nope, I say we end it. Yep, I'm done.
So I'm just gonna choose 5 from this bowl. Let's get into it. First one is, have you ever tasted your own?
No ma'am, bait, don't care, don't want that answer, you leave that answer alone.
Yes, I have.
Nah, I don't want to know that.
Have you ever had sex
Stop it, I don't want to know that neither.
that lasted less than 2 minutes? No, I'm a lesbian.
Lady, stop. I don't want a picture of your bedroom. Stop it.
More like it lasts 2 hours. Would you eat a shit sandwich?
Really. Every single one of these cards have to have a cuss word on it. Or a bad word or something. This is who Amberlynn really is. Right, shit.
To meet your idol? Absolutely not. That would never happen. For $100, would you stick a roll of quarters up your...
No comment.
A. No. Have you ever roleplayed in the bedroom? Yes. So that's the end of this Let's Talk. I hope that you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye, Amberlynn. Thank you. It's over. But I hope y'all got some smiles because you know how this goes. I want you to have a good day, night, weekend, holiday, year, whenever you might be watching this. And remember to smile today. Or make somebody else smile, 'cause it really can make a difference. Hey, I got something to ask of you. If y'all like my content and you think somebody else might like my content, if you want to get it out there, you know, I would appreciate it. And if you don't, I appreciate you just being here. But I'm going to go ahead and say that because I never say it, and I probably won't ever say it again. Why? Because it's me, I'll forget. But alright guys, I hope y'all have a good one, and go to a mirror and smile.